actually, like, it's 2 turns to get here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
like,
awesome.
Came out of my street on the 9 Mile, and then turned off 9 Mile here.
Oh, yeah. Well, feel free to come over anytime.
Yes.
We're always trying to get
No.
people to hang out. Okay, do you want to pick a microphone?
I feel like I'll get that one dirty, so I'll use this.
I mean, I've got makeup all over my face, so, you know, it's fair game.
I brought a notebook, but I don't know why, really.
Do you have any bits in there that you've been working on?
No, I've got a scotch.
Hey, this is Tyler. I thought
Hello.
you guys met.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Better now. Not working home.
Yes.
So.
Good deal. Yeah, so we can kind of just settle into things if you want to just go over stuff with, as long as we're, you know, ready to go. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Where do I hold this? Kind of right at the chin.
Yeah. I'm a little traumatized.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like I'm holding it at the connection, so I'll try to hold it here. Do you know if you can hear it when it?
You can, no, it's meant for like performance and stuff, so you can
Okay.
handle it however you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, don't punch it.
No,
Settle.
it's like, God damn it.
Make it hard to hear your voice.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. Like you can.
Well, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, Kelly, would you be willing to introduce yourself?
Yes. Do you have like a preference of things that I should say?
We'll get to that at the end. I just want to make sure, because I think on social media, I have something else as your last name,
Right.
and
Phil.
Yeah, I'm like that. I don't think that's.
That's not it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's. So yeah, my name is Kelly Barnes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
Human Earthling.
awesome. Okay, I can always do the intro officially after, but I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because I have had an instant where I called somebody by their like handle on Instagram, and they're like, that is so not my name
Don't do
actually.
that.
Oh, do you remember who the first person who made you laugh was?
I think probably my mom. My mom used to be really funny. She's a Republican, so she's not funny
Oh
anymore.
no.
But she used to, yeah, she would make me laugh a lot. She would do this thing, I really remember, like, if I was homesick, she would, like, put on Xena, turn the volume off, and then just talk for everybody. It was awesome. She was so good at it.
That is so much fun.
It was really fun.
I think half of where my family got any of their like silly weirdness was like people watching, like
Yeah.
you know, filling the blanks.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It was so much fun. She would also, like, read children's stories, but she would, like, add cuss words. Like, I mean, I was a child, and she'd be like, and then the fucking mom would, and I'm like, oh, God, I love this. This is awesome.
Do you have siblings?
I do. I have an older sister and a younger brother.
Okay.
I'm a middle child. And a pretty classic middle child. Terrible.
I'm a middle child.
You're a middle child? You get it.
Wait, so what are the things that you think apply to you then?
Well, I feel like a constant need to kind of manage people, you know? Like, not in like a, I'm telling you how to be or whatever, but make sure that people aren't, there's not too much conflict. Like, I want to settle conflict and make sure that we're just having a good time.
You're the referee.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Peacemaking referee.
Feel familiar with that.
It's a burden.
Oh my gosh. Do you think the rest of your family is funny?
Yeah. My siblings are both pretty funny. But it's kind of, we have like different brands of humor. It's like kind of the code switching thing. Like, you have to code switch between siblings and between the parents. Yeah.
Are you close with your family?
Physically, no. They're across the country in Washington State. But, yeah, I talk to them like, pretty regularly.
Are you from Washington?
Yeah.
Cool.
See my flannel? Doesn't give me away. It's just gay. It's gay.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So, how did you end up out here?
I was in the military, and as I was getting out of the military, I met my partner who's from here, and then we just, I just stayed out here.
Awesome. Thank you for your service.
Oh, yes.
So, how did that happen?
How'd I join?
Was it like something you always wanted to do, or just kind of?
No. So I'm like, my dad was ACAB, but my dad was a cop, so he was like a detective, and I was like, I'm gonna be in the FBI though. I'm gonna be in the FBI. And then ended up being like pretty good at art. So then I was like, I guess I'll go to art school because it's way better than being in the FBI. And then while I was in art school, I was like, no, I'm not going to be in art school. Joined the military, went to the Navy, and that took me around. And then, yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, wild. Bad choice. I don't recommend it.
Wow. No, that's very interesting. How long were you in?
2005 to 2009. So a while ago.
Okay.
The day that I got out was when Obama was doing his like inauguration thing, like he was being sworn in.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was like packing up my stuff, trying to catch it on the TV, but
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember who the last person was that made you laugh?
I mean, my partner makes me laugh a lot, but it's probably me.
Yeah.
Myself.
Do you kind of find yourself like constantly entertaining yourself?
Yes.
That's just who you are.
You're a Gemini, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you get it. Gemini and middle child. I mean, yeah.
I don't need anyone else's attention because I have my own undivided.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm my own soulmate.
Yeah.
So we get along.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember like the first thing that you ever did that made other people laugh?
I used to do impressions when I was a kid,
Ah.
but they weren't good. But it's like, I think that's part of what has made my brand of humor what it is, where it's like, I'm selling you on a bad joke with whatever is wrong with me. You know? Like it's coming through this filter of like, I'm damaged, approve of me, please. But it worked. As a child, it worked really well. So I do Snagglepuss and like Jim Carrey and stuff like that.
Would you be willing to give us an example?
I could try to do the Jim Carrey thing. Oh man, it's like him doing an impression of what's his face, Captain Kirk, William Shatner, where it's like, there's someone on the way. It's so bad. But I used to do that a lot, and as a child, everyone was like, "Oh, it's so good." Even adults really liked it. And I was like, "These idiots." Yes.
Eat it up.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so what isn't funny to you, or what's like off limits?
There's a lot of stuff that I find unfunny that seems to like still work like in a crowd, and I think like inauthenticness or someone just going like trying to be shocking, that kind of stuff is really irritating. Yeah, I don't know. But like, yeah, shocking stuff where it's like there's no thought put into it. It's kind of more just like, this is gonna get a reaction and people will laugh because they're uncomfortable. That's not really funny. Yeah. But I don't know. There's also like a place for offensiveness.
I'm always worried because I feel like most of the terrible ideas that I come up with are like really filthy and gross. And I'm like, is there a place for like a gross goblin
Right.
to do an open mic?
Yeah.
Or am I just gonna offend everyone with like my filth?
I don't know. I think that there are people who love that. There are definitely. That's the thing. Like that's where it's hard to say. Like this is off limits. Like there's like raunchy humor that is so fucking funny. Like I love Sarah Silverman. Sarah Silverman is disgusting, and she says the most evil things.
Yeah.
But it's like it works, and it's not just because she's being cutesy. It's like the way that she's crafted the jokes are just that's clever, and you've thought about that. You sick fuck. It just works.
I think it helps that she's not coming from like a hateful place, you know?
Right.
There is a line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, sometimes I think there are people that are doing comedy that just they shouldn't have a platform.
Right. Yeah.
But hey, you know what? Who am I to say?
I think that's it. To say, like, if you have something to say and you can make it relatable and funny and bring like a smile to someone's face, then you're bringing something. Versus just like, I don't know, I'm full of hate and I just like attention.
Yeah.
Go away.
Celebrities.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you use humor to cope, or it sounds like it's kind of just part of you?
Yeah, I think I must. Because like there's like, you know, humor in the darkness. That's kind of what I was trying to do, like having like existential thoughts and making those funny was a fun challenge. But there's like so much other, you know, like gay shame and like whatever else is wrong with me. There's a lot in there that could be like, you know, pulled out and like made funny and would, I think, help, you know, cope a lot of that stuff.
Do you feel gay shame?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I was raised Lutheran,
Oh.
and yeah.
Man. How long have you been out?
I've been out long time. I've been like gay the whole time. Like I was never like I don't know, but so I've been gay the whole time and aware of it. And then yeah, I spent like my teens in like prayer.
Yeah.
Which I actually was trying to write a bit about that. Maybe this is like a good segue.
Heck yeah.
I was trying to write a bit about like actually like a whole set about like how the structure and illusion of religion, and this is very anti-religious, so I'm sorry, but the structure and illusion of religion and the damage that it causes your brain and forcing you to like accept things that don't make any sense, you know, it's like a lot of shame comes with religion and blah blah blah. But this other side is like you take like wisdom damage. Like I have a what is it called in D&D? Like when you have a disadvantage.
Oh. Too bad Tyler's not here. I'm sorry.
But you know what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
not a buff, but the opposite.
Right.
So I have like a wisdom. I cannot discern reality. You know. So then I have this like constant. This is my wheels are constantly spinning because I'm like, who knows? Like, am I just a brain in a vat, or am I just a bolt of a brain just appearing out of nowhere with my thoughts and memories intact and then disappearing into nothing? Who knows?
Being in your head must be a trip.
Yeah. So definitely humor helps.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you have trouble sleeping?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sleeping.
Do you have vivid dreams when you do sleep?
I actually have really mundane dreams. I do. Mine are pretty boring. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Any weird ones that stick out to you?
I have like a recurring one, which is strangely, it's very boring still. I'll be somewhere, and you know when you're in it, I have like the thing where if I'm in a nightmare, I recognize that I'm in a nightmare and I wake up. I'm like, I'm not doing this. So, buried, you know, whatever's in there, buried very deep. Very deep. So I don't even look at it with when I can talk with my subconscious, I don't do it. So I had this recurring dream where I'm somewhere and I realize like I need to find like a bathroom, or I'm already in a bathroom. Either way, it's this maze-like, fully tiled, just a maze. It just keeps going, and I think like there's no privacy anywhere. So there's like this, you know, psychologically, you know, who knows what's going on?
Do you feel like you're exposed?
Yeah, it's like I'm frantically searching for a place to not feel exposed. And this place is just, it's always the same. It's just like this maze-like tiled bathroom. Sometimes there's showers. Sometimes it's just a bunch of stalls. But it's always like, you can only see so many, and then you have to turn a corner, and you're like, why is this big?
Is it ever like filthy? My bathroom dreams are always like really gross, dirty bathrooms.
That's interesting.
Like disembodied voices.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Creepy.
It's really weird because it's also a recurring dream for me, but it's like I'm in a boarding school, like an all-women boarding school, and the basement is like just a maze of bathrooms.
Whoa.
And it's like steamy showers where you hear giggling, but
Yeah.
there's nobody there.
That's creepy.
It's so creepy.
Is that the vibe, like when you wake up from that, or you're like, ugh?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. In the basement of a boarding school. So, I'm gonna analyze it.
Okay.
Okay. A boarding school, did you go to a boarding school?
No.
Okay, so a boarding school could represent something like feeling like forced separation, like prescribed separation. And then in the basement, that's secrets. So you're being like pushed away and you're discovering these secrets, but you still don't really understand what they are. And then the maze-like property is always just like kind of your brain being like, I don't fucking know, man. Please investigate this with your conscious mind.
Are you in therapy?
Yes.
That's good.
Never
I need to
enough.
find a good therapist. Oh my gosh. I've been wanting to reach out to Jamie and to see if she'd like to do like a what's funny with Dr. G.
Yeah. Oh my god. She's so wild.
And I know that's the neuro part of
Yeah.
what makes something fun.
I'm sure she has a bunch of insight on that.
Right.
I'm sure she's thought about it a lot. Or could think about it in an instant and tell you all about what she's
Right. One of these days. Do you have a joke or a bit that you're
Ooh.
trying to work out?
Yeah, I wrote down a couple. So I've been trying to redo like knock knock jokes, and I actually had I failed. You know that set that I did where it's like with the bees.
Yeah.
So the bee one, I tried to tell that, but I left out like a key setup. I kind of redid the ending, and I left out a huge setup for the end. And I realized it as I was like coming up, and I was like, fuck. And so I'm like, this audience is not receiving me well. This is one nice way to put it for myself. But I bombed. So I ended it with the knock knock joke, and I'll tell that. So knock knock.
Who's there?
He. He. Ooh, Lama's breathing. Really languorous. So, yeah. A lot of them are like laugh insert. So like knock knock.
Who's there?
Ya.
Yahoo.
Wee! Yahoo! So dumb. But they're fun. It's like
It's so whimsical.
it's so whimsical.
Oh, good one-liners, you know?
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
it was good to end the show with that because it was like, this is not going well. It's like the key. It was something about UFOs where I have to say like the farmers go and investigate a UFO landing on the property with a lantern and a musket. I just totally skipped that, and it's like that sets me up as this character who's deranged. But without that, it's kind of like I'm just annoyed, you know. So it wasn't the rest of the set wasn't landing. And,
Oh, damn, don't you hate that? I mean, I feel so attached to my notes, but
yeah.
you know, you gotta just, sometimes you gotta just kind of bomb.
I did that.
It happens.
It was rough.
It sucks a little bit, but we learn, right?
Yeah. Well, ideally. I always do. You live and you just let it fall off. Because you don't learn, you know? You live and you
So I know the answer to this, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. How long have you been doing comedy?
Comedy, like officially started taking classes in 2018. I took classes at Coalition.
Okay,
Just
awesome.
improv.
So for improv, I haven't actually taken a class yet. So I've always wondered if it's really just driven by like the games, or can you like have an idea for a character and just kind of slide the character in there?
I think people would probably say don't slide characters in because it's not like improv, but it's also like things happen. If you like, I have this man who lives inside me. He's just like this disgusting like old detective. He hates women and he's always smoking cigarettes, and he comes out and it's like I can't help it. So he's not like he is at the ready, but I'm not like consciously being like I need to be this character. It's more like this character is responding for me because I'm panicking and he's already there.
Whoa. Okay. Well, that actually explains it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's kind of like you can develop a character, and I think characters are kind of born from scenes like on accident. Like you just kind of incidentally discover like I have this woman inside me who I don't know beats kids. It's crazy, but it's like her whole thing.
So, this class that we took together, was this the first time that you've tried stand-up?
No, I had actually when our teacher Lucy had started doing open mics, she and I started kind of together. I think she was doing them. She told us she would never ever let anyone that she knows see her do stand-up, and she swore. And so she kept going to these open mics, and then finally we all got her to go and bring other people with her, and I started doing those with her. But that was like 2018, 2019. Probably more like 2019, I guess. Pre-pandemic.
Do you feel like your style has changed since then?
Yes. I stopped drinking alcohol.
Congrats.
That helped a lot. But yeah, my stuff back then was like, actually I have a set.
Oh, heck yeah.
Well, let me get out my wallet. So, yeah, it's I haven't looked at this in a while. Yeah, it's about birds, and it doesn't flow very well, but it's like basically just I talk about a robin's like science name is Turdus migratorius, and then I have a bit about how you can tell which bird it is on a wire just by looking at its silhouette. Because pigeons and doves have a beer gut. Crows look self-righteous. It's just a bunch of like birds look like they're on meth, and then yeah, it's not good.
That's fun.
Not that my stuff now is. It's just more recent.
So, I think I asked you this off mic once too. Have you sat on ideas and come back to them after a while?
Yeah, definitely. I would think definitely more with sketch than anything, because I'm not really like actively doing stand-up. I did the class, and I'm kind of like, if I have more ideas, I'll pursue it. But open mics are gonna be. I'm probably not gonna do open mics, which makes it difficult to do stand-up.
Yeah.
But yeah, with sketch definitely. Like I'll have. Okay. Do you watch Black Mirror?
Oh yeah.
The most recent season with what is Quincy Jones's daughter's name? Rashida Jones. She's in that one episode where she's got something wrong with her brain and they do the thing. Okay, so I basically had that as a sketch. It's a horrible idea, but it's a gum. It's a chewing gum. It's supposed to be like it's like more natural than caffeine. The gum is called Confusion, which is German for like nuclear fusion. But it sounds like confusion. So anyway, the idea is like it causes all these different like problems for people, and one of them is that it plays ads in your head, so no one else can hear the ad but you can. But they made it better by making her speak the ad, and I'm like, damn.
That's crazy.
That's why I'm not paid.
Wait, did you have the idea before you saw the episode?
Years.
Oh, I hate
years
that.
before.
Does
Yeah.
that make you crazy?
It does. It does. I've had a handful of things like that where I'm like, it makes me feel good because I'm like, at least they're not
It's a good idea.
trash enough, you know. People are paying to make those things. But yeah, Confusion, so cool.
That is cool. I love sketches. That's kind of where it's at for me.
Yeah.
I love trying to do stand up, but I think the actual going,
It's a
so
lot.
bad at it.
It's a whole lot. It's a lot of just like sitting and waiting, and then hearing the same people tell the same jokes, and it's hard. And it's definitely like a thing you gotta put your time in.
It was kind of fun hearing everyone's sets develop each
Right.
week.
Yeah.
So I guess it was a little different when you're all kind of starting basically from scratch.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. Seeing people refine things, punch them up, and all that.
Right. Do you have a favorite bit that you've written?
I don't know. I have a favorite sketch
Yeah.
that I've written, and it was about how did it happen? It's a deranged CEO is out on the loose and he's killing people in the middle of a lightning storm. So this potato farm, he's on the potato farm. A potato and the man both get struck by lightning, and they swap. They do a soul swap.
Okay.
Is what I end up calling it. This guy. It's so stupid. So then the potatoes end up like trying to kill the family, and it's really dumb. It's a fun sketch. It's crazy that it's like under 5 minutes because it's so lore deep. It's pretty dumb.
Family killed by a potato.
Yeah.
That is quite a headline.
Yeah, it's a dumb one.
Do you really like to like write it down, or do you kind of like to get like the main points and then improvise a little more?
I guess I would write things down. I think probably if I had like a method, it would be just live my life, and then when an idea hits, I absolutely write it down because there's no way it's going to stay in my brain. So, and I think that's, if people can do that, good for them. But I write everything down, so I carry a notebook with me, and I have notes, like my notes app, full of just absolute bullshit. But I go through it often, and so I'm familiar with what's in there. It's floating around in my head, and a lot of times, the part of my brain that's trying to communicate with me that I silence in my sleep, my subconscious, is doing much work to connect the dots for me. So I have, this loose, like, I'm helping a friend write like a sort of sitcom, and there's recurring bits in that are just like these disparate moments, but they can be connected if I let it cook long enough. So that's kind of my method of writing, I guess.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think it's really effective. It's like you're pouring your mind into something, and then your brain is doing a bunch of the work behind behind the scenes.
Are you allowed to talk about this project more? 'Cause that's
Yeah, I mean, it's something we've been working on for a while, and it's not really going anywhere, but
Okay.
I've written a couple episodes for it.
Oh wow. Have you have you guys done anything with like the first episode?
No, so far, so I wrote the first episode, was waiting for some feedback, got some feedback, rewrote the first episode, wrote the second episode, waiting for feedback, and yeah, we're just kind of going back and forth, but it's been fun, because I'm still, like, the characters are now in my head, you know, like, I know who they are, and I know the choices they would make, and so if I can think of a situation just by living my life and kind of observe, like, oh, this would be good for those two, yes, I can just go and jot something down, and then the back of my mind will fill in the blanks, which is kind of cool.
Could I ask you to pitch it?
Oh boy. So it's sort of like loosely autobiographical of I don't want to like blast her name. I don't want to say who it's for, but it's like loosely autobiographical. She's kind of going through a crisis of identity and just kind of life. She's ending a very long-term relationship. Her brother is kind of moving out on his own. She's like kind of experiencing her first adult loneliness. And she's just sort of like spreading herself really thin across different like hobbies and things that she probably shouldn't be taking on. but she's doing that, and it makes it really funny because she's a good-hearted, well-meaning dummy. But it's so fun. She's very fun to write, and the actual person is really fucking funny. So really easy to write with.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds like fun.
It's really, really stupid.
How long have you been working on it?
We've been working on it too long to have only 2 episodes. I mean, like months. So, yeah, it's been a while.
Months, and you have 2 episodes? Honestly, I think that's
Yeah.
pretty good. I tend to believe that it's a little bit harder to write something with somebody.
Yes.
Like making co-decisions.
That's kind of where we've done a kind of weird system where, like, I am allowed to, like, make these big decisions for the characters, and then she'll go in and kind of like tweak the timeline a little bit. So any rewrites aren't like sweeping rewrites, they're more just like restructuring of the full story, which has been really kind of cool to have that freedom, especially like I'm writing for her. It's such a stupid show.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Would you rather be a superhero, a villain, or an anti-hero? And then what would your superpower be?
Oof. I think if I were to be forced to be one, I would be an anti-hero because I'm very reluctant to do anything. My superpower, I would love to deduce quickly. You know, like come into a situation and be like, oh, I know what's going on. You know, that would be a really cool skill. I feel like that would be kind of like, yeah, really useful. Like accurately deduce, I should say.
Like Sherlock Holmes?
But yeah, but like amped up even.
Arthur Conan Doyle strength type.
Ah, see? Christ.
Okay, and then, oh wait, no, you did answer that. We got to your weirdest dream. From being on stage, what have you learned?
I'd say like the most important lessons have been hard won, and I think failure. Okay, how about this? I actually just had this recently. Okay, so this is my big wisdom that I've just come upon. So I had that show where I bombed, and then the next day I had an improv. It was like a trio competition thing, and I signed up. So I was paired with like trioed with random people I know but I've never played with before. So we didn't know really what we were getting into, and I just bombed, and like it was weighing on me very heavily, and it's kind of one of those like, there are reasons why it was, but it was still like inappropriately heavy. So I'm going into this new improv show with this kind of cloud over my head, and I killed it in the improv show. I was listening, I was giving, I was doing really well, and then I kind of like left, and I'm thinking like, that's really weird, and I can't really quite make sense of it. The way that I made sense of it is, I've lived my life thinking if you pour yourself into anything, like your 10,000 hours of playing bass or drawing or whatever you're trying to do, my thinking was eventually I will become perfect. I will not make mistakes anymore. That's what an expert is. But I don't think that's true at all, which is like, duh. But it's more like you're not striving for perfection. You're striving to bounce back from perceived failure. And then maybe even looking at failure in a new light and seeing it as like an opportunity to, I don't know, reassess and see what you're taking from it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you ever still do art?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing a bunch of weird shit right now though. I'm not drawing or painting. I'm doing stuff in a computer, which is so really fun.
Oh, have you done digital art before this? Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, it's all brand new. I'm building a video game. It's taking forever.
Wow. What's the story?
Oh my god. Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Okay, I need an elevator pitch for it, but I don't have one.
This is the moment.
Yeah, this is it. Okay, this is gonna be 45 minutes for this part of the episode. It's you're alone on a space station, and it's like a very exploratory game. It's just driven by your curiosity, so you're just going around and looking at shit. But the like narrative of the game is that you don't have a memory and you don't know why you're there. You kind of are just left to figure it out. And yeah, you make a bunch of discoveries along the way, and it's just like a really cool, hopefully, environment. And I'm hoping to make it like thoughtfully beautiful. That's the goal.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you're basically teaching yourself how to do it as you go.
Fully teaching myself. But everything I'm using is free. I'm using Inkscape, which is like a kind of a vector, like raster program, and then GIMP, which is like a free Photoshop, Blender for 3D modeling, and then Unreal Engine to build the actual game. It's really fun.
That's so cool.
It's really, really cool. And I'm also like making my own sound effects and stuff like that, and music for it.
No way.
Yeah.
Do you play instruments?
And not really, not well.
Okay. Are you doing like GarageBand or?
I have like a little beat pad thing that came with free software, and I'm using that.
Neat.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun.
Oh, okay. I'll have to take a listen. Yeah. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, the song I made is like pretty dope.
Yeah. Is it gonna be like a theme that you kind of like?
Yeah, like a little motif from the song will be kind of throughout.
I love stuff like that.
Me too. I'm excited about it. Yeah.
You sound like you like to pivot a lot to different things. That's also very Gemini.
Yeah. Like, I'm bored. And this game has.
Oh God, I'm drowning.
Oh no! My biggest fear.
Oh no!
The simplest way to die. Probably not. What is the simplest way to die?
You just stop breathing. You just hold your breath.
Hold your breath to death. I have a sketch about that. About a little girl. I'll tell it to you. A little girl holds her breath to death. We don't see any of that. It's just the parents are ecstatic to have their daughter back, but their daughter's soul has transferred into a dead woman's body. So there's like corpses walking around. I got to put that one and the potato one on the stage. Coalition has allowed me to do that.
Incredible. Oh my God, shows every week, everybody. Oh my God.
It's so dumb.
I think the dumb ideas are the best ones.
Seriously, yeah.
Oh, if you wrote a memoir, what would the title be?
Where am I? Yeah.
Okay. Do you have the first line of your book?
So there I was. And then that'd be it. Next chapter.
Just vague enough to get everybody interested.
Yeah, like what? Okay. Maybe one of those like jump around books,
Oh.
Right? What is that? Monster? Or is it what is it called?
Monster of the Week? No, wait a minute.
It's a Chuck Palahniuk. Do you guys know? A Chuck Palahniuk book where you have to like hop around in it. It's like Monster something. It might just be called Monster.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's a crazy one. I have a physical copy if you'd like it.
Okay.
But you do have to like, all right, turn to chapter 4 now. It's kind of weird.
Oh, that's fun. I don't know why that reminds me of Memento.
It feels
Just,
it has that vibe.
timeline-wise.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
A vibe like that, just incongruent. What's going on?
Ooh. Do you have like a laugh that you like to do, like a maniacal laugh,
Ooh,
or?
I can kind of do one. Maybe. Give me something evil. Like, tell me an evil idea.
Ooh. We're going to boil everyone out of
Yes! Yes! Probably just like that, and then just do it until they black me out.
I love it. Okay. Do you have any advice for beginners?
I would say just have fun. There's no point in doing something if it's tedious or painful. But I would say that sometimes pain is there, so get over it. I don't even know, because like what has kept me going? I left the theater. I was there before the pandemic. Then the pandemic happened, and I didn't go back immediately once the theater opened back up. And eventually I did. I got like sucked back in, and it's just because like I missed it. It's just like it's a fun thing to have the option to go and see shows, to be a part of shows. Even if you don't do well, people are still so kind. It's just fun. It's a nice time.
Awesome. You're in a sketch group at Coalition right now too, right? Or
I'm not.
okay.
No, I'm. What am I even doing? I'm on an indie team, and my indie team's performing at Second Best Fest.
Awesome.
Which is cool.
What's the name of your team?
Chew Your Food.
Okay.
And
Cool.
they're all very funny. And then I'm in it too.
When are you going up?
We are, I think, 6 o'clock on Saturday at the Virginia River Pool.
Okay, cool. I will try to make sure we release this before then.
Yeah, I mean, it's I think the whole festival is doing pretty well. Tickets sales wise, so it's
Cool.
exciting.
Hey. Yeah, I think they always do well.
Yeah.
I've got to get tickets too.
Yeah, it gets a deal. If I were gonna recommend anything, it would be there's these guys, Cornfield and Andrews. If you can see them, they're very, especially if you're interested in improv, they have a very like sketch style approach to their improv.
That's fun.
Very grounded, and just fun to watch.
Awesome. Do you, I know you're not really active on Instagram, do you have a place where you would like people to try to keep up with you?
I mean, my Instagram links to my itch page where I update like about my game and stuff. So that's probably like my most socially active
Okay,
site.
that's cool. What would your name be?
What would it be? I think it's just Figaro Filth.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Is it like my handle on? It's I think it's the same as my Instagram.
Okay.
Let me double check. Yes, Figaro Filth.
Okay. So what do you think is next for you after Second Best?
Oh man, I'm so excited. I have no theater obligations in the future, which is like kind of nice, just to catch my breath for a little bit. But yeah, I'll be funneling that energy into my game and then into that show, which will be really, really fun to get to work on that more. But yeah, I'm still doing stuff regularly with that indie team, and yeah, that's kind of the cool thing about taking classes at the theater. Like, I'm not taking any right now, but it forces you to have that regular exposure to comedy and kind of keeps you accountable. It's kind of fun.
Okay.
But I might end up taking a class again just to get back in there.
So your indie team, is that through Coalition?
Yeah, I mean, we've performed at Bridge 9 one time, if you've ever been up there. They do like improv. I think they might do stand up sometimes, but I think it's for the most part improv stuff. But yeah, my team is like all people I know through Coalition.
Okay. I'm still trying to wrap my head around how that works, because I've been trying to keep an eye on when they do auditions and stuff. Is it something that you audition for, or you guys just kind of like
We just knew each other.
Avengers and stuff?
It was me and a guy that we were on a house team together. And I would definitely keep an eye on auditions, but I think they make you. I think you have to go through all the improv classes or some equivalent. So if you've been through any improv anywhere else, have you?
Not officially, no.
Okay. But you've done improv?
A little bit in high school. We had like a one-off
Yeah.
thing
That's fun.
really years ago.
Yeah. I still don't know how we got. Never will.
You wanna guess?
No.
Aw.
Please.
There are no wrong answers.
45.
I'll take it.
Okay.
And I still won't tell you. No, I'm just kidding. I just had my 30-second birthday.
Wow. Congrats. Thank you. A good one.
It's a good time. I can't complain.
Yeah. Early 30s. I miss it. Back misses it.
Well, I also don't know how old you are, but whatever it is, you wear well.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, let's not talk about age anymore.
Yeah, you know, I know it's a touchy subject. I won't go into that. Do you have any parting words?
No, just, be funny.
Okay. Have I rushed through this? Are we good? I mean, I feel like I still want to keep going because this is only been like 40 minutes.
Yeah, well, if you want to keep talking, I can, it's hard to shut me up most days, so. Sweat list.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Okay.
Oranges.
Oranges. Okay, oranges, really, really good. I like it cara cara, or is it cara cara, or is it cara cara, or is it cara cara? I don't know.
Cara. That I knew of Cara Cara.
You
She
did
was a
cara cara.
bitch.
What? Spicy. Yeah, I like oranges. I just got into, I think they're called sumo oranges.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mm.
Like,
The ones with the outie belly button.
yes, they're like, ew, who's gonna eat that? But you unwrap it, and it's just like, I've unwrapped myself, and I'm ready to be eaten. It like unfurls for you.
Oh.
So good. And it's like, I haven't had a bad one yet, but I'm sure they exist. They must. It's Earth.
They mush.
They mush.
Mm.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay.
So that's oranges.
I don't think I've ever actually had one, but I always see the commercials for
You
it.
definitely have one.
Okay.
If you like oranges.
I like the taste of oranges, but there's just something about the
Yeah.
process. and the
Yeah.
pith.
Okay, that's what I'm saying with these sumo oranges. Like, if you rip off the belly button part, it just like opens up, and there's no like strings or anything. You know, the extra strings that you have to pick off of them.
Okay.
It doesn't have that. It's just
Ooh.
there and ready.
Ooh, is it GMO?
Is it GMO? I don't know. Actually,
Uh-oh.
they're so ugly. You think it wouldn't be? You know?
Yeah.
They'd probably.
They look like they transport well. It seems like the outside's really thick.
Yeah, you can just grab. That's the other thing. It is like the skin is loose from the actual meat. so it's hard to know. You like grab one, you're like, I guess that's good, as long as it's not like, they're a little hard to read. I'm really good at picking an orange though.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like,
Make sure it has the weight to
right,
it.
you want that like, ooh, that's a juicy guy, and the thinner skin, but not too thin, because if they're too thin, it tastes like perfume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. You totally hit the nail on the head with that, and I never really like put words to it, but that's so right. It's like the blossom.
Yeah.
Too much of the blossom flavor.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it's like trying to turn into alcohol. You know, fermenting. That's the word.
Oh, there was this great video of a tree somewhere in the middle of, I don't know, somewhere where there's lots of animals. I'm gonna assume Africa just because of the types of animals, and all of the fruit on there was fermented, and there were
They're
like
just getting
dozens of different animals coming up and just passing out of the tree. Poor guys.
That's cute. They're all doing like bad stand up. Yeah, I like an orange. I'm a big fan of oranges.
What's your favorite thing that you've ever done from a sweat list?
I haven't really done any, but that one that I did in class felt like, I don't know how I did that. It felt really like, I mean, it's just my mind rambling, but it was kind of just like, wow, I really tied a thread through everything. I felt
Yeah.
pretty good about that, but I've never really done one otherwise.
Okay. We kind of tried to do that the other night. I want to do something like that again. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
So
I was so
You're-
sad. I
you're
missed
up
it.
for it.
Well, I
We'll do it
had,
again.
I don't even know what I had going on now, because this was 2 weeks ago or a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I specifically arranged my day this was my fault. So like I feel bad. So I'm just saying, like I specifically went today. I'm thinking like this is an evening event, and I don't know why. I just assumed that. I don't know. No, I was so sad to have missed it. And it was like by the time I actually like got back home, so like you guys were still going, I could have potentially made like at least part of it, but I just feel so stupid.
Oh, it's okay. It happens, and I'm definitely gonna do it again. So I will let you know.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having me.
Anytime. All right. I think we're gonna call it there.
All right.
Hey.
Yay. Here's this for you.
Thank you. Awesome. I'm sorry. I totally feel like I like rushed through that. That was fun.
No,
We were like rapid fire, a mile a minute.
yeah. Was it too fast?
No, I don't know. I think I'm still trying to get the pace down, and
It felt natural. Like you go
Yeah.
through the list and feel like.
I was afraid I was popping around a little too much. I've been having a very ADHD day.
Oh no.
That can just it's slow down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That won't sound natural.
Yeah. I didn't know if Vanessa did a Barry White impression.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. Slow-mo laughs.
The slow maniacal laugh will be way
Yeah,
more.
that would be pretty good. Pitch it down.
Oh. I don't know if you saw it, but I did use some of the laughs from class in the last episode.
Oh my god. Wait, yeah, where are you posting? Because I saw like a snippet of something, but then the thing refreshed and I lost it.
It's on rss.com, but I'll resend the link in the signal chat, or I'll just text it to you.
Oh, yeah, I forget to check signal. I don't know what's wrong
We need
with
to
it. It's
talk
right there.
about that because we can push it to Apple and Spotify and stuff.
Oh yeah, I
Is it pushing?
yeah, I already did that.
Oh.
It should be. I forgot to do it immediately, but like the next day,
Okay.
I definitely did that.
Should be at all normal places.